Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey to take a look at a brand new 2023 Kia Sorento. This is the EX Hybrid in silky silver. So let's see what the EX trim brings to this three-row midsize SUV hybrid segment, and let's dig in. Front end of this Kia Sorento EX Hybrid, silky silver, Kia badge in the middle, gloss black on the grille, top and bottom, LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED fog lamps, standard bulbs for turn signals. We got some side air curtain action, looking good. Overall, really good looking front end on this Kia Sorento EX Hybrid. Wheel and tire setup on the Sorento Hybrid. We have a 19-inch wheel, gloss black with silver accents, standard brake and rotor package, looking good. The wheels are wrapped in Continental cross contact all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 55 series sidewall, 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Full side profile on the Sorento Hybrid. Looks like every other Sorento that we've done, and we've done a lot. I like the look of the Kia Sorento. I think it's a good looking vehicle. A couple of nice hard body lines that come from the front headlights all the way across the tops of the doors to the rear tail light, and then another nice body line, the lower third of the door and between the wheel wells, some chrome trim down below. It's just a really nice looking vehicle, and I do like this silky silver with the silver and gloss black wheels, with the flat black over the wheel wells. I think it gives it a nice look. Moving on in, we are color matched on the side view mirror with LED turn signals, color matched on the front and rear door handle. We have a left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we have aluminum roof rails, and then we have a color matched roof with shark fin antenna. And then up top here, we do not have a sunroof. Back end of this Sorento, we have a nice roof spoiler coming up at the top. The wiper is tucked up underneath that roof spoiler instead of being down on the lower part of the glass. Kia badge in the middle, Sorento on the bottom left of the tailgate, HEV or hybrid electric vehicle on the right, standard lighting in the back, no LEDs. And then down along the bottom, we have a couple of fake exhaust vents, and the exhaust is actually tucked up underneath the vehicle on the right side. Under the hood of this 2023 Sorento EX Hybrid, we have a 1.6 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. 227 horsepower, and that's electric and gas combined. Gas only 177 horsepower. Torque is 258 pound-feet. MPGs 36 in the city, 33 on the highway, 34 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get to the interior of this Sorento Hybrid, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this silky silver hybrid cost? Well, MSRP for the EX Hybrid all-wheel drive trim base is $38,990. Now, the options in this one, we have carpeted floor mats, $225. Carpeted cargo mat with seat back protection, $115. The mud guards are $125. The big item, the rear seat entertainment system at $1,500. The illuminated door sill plates at $325. And the wheel locks are $65. Dealer accessories, the all-weather floor mats, $421. So total MSRP is $43,091. So let's check out the interior. Footbox action, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, all rubber finished. The all-season mats are in the car, as you can see, and they've gotten dirty with people going in and out of this car testing it out. We have the illuminated door sill plate that says Sorento, which I like. Power seats here on the Sorento with lumbar, which is a nice touch. And then we have our nice black seats with the stitching, nice different design on the insert, nice headrest, nice and comfortable, looking good on the inside of this Sorento. Door panel action, soft touch up top, some nice brushed aluminum design finish around that chrome door handle, which I really like. Flat black on the switchgear, a semi-soft armrest on the door. Passenger seat, same design, looking good with the headrest, and the passenger seat is power as well. We get to the dash, we have some soft touch up here with stitching, more of this plastic finish that looks like it's brushed aluminum with the diamond plate design, which is nice. And then we have soft touch there, and then we have a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time, what are we looking at? We're looking at that tried and true Kia 10.25-inch infotainment system with touchscreen action, nice dual panel action, looking good. We also have your settings and your setup that you can go into, where you can Bluetooth your phone, configure your vehicle, set up your driver profiles, connect your phone via Kia Connect, wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto. We put this car into reverse. Nice backup camera with trajectory. There is not 360-degree cameras in this car, so we just have the parking sensors on the right, but looking good. In this infotainment screen, as we come down, we have our four-way hazards. We have dual climate control action. Here's your HVAC climate control hard switches, which is nice. Further down, we have three USB-A's. How about a USB-C in here, Kia? And a wireless charging pad right there. 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. No ventilated seats. Here is the dial that's going to take you through the 6-speed automatic transmission. Down further, we have our drive mode, center diff lock, and then our drive modes, which we'll show you on the screen. Dash, parking sensors, on-off hill descent control, electric parking brake cameras, auto brake hold, 2 cup holders and a storage tray. Then we have our Kia key fob. We've seen this one before. Lock, unlock, press and hold for the tailgate, panic button, remote start, nice weight. And then we have our center armrest, looking good with the stitching. And we have a removable tray and then more storage. Kia steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel, nice stitching around the inside, some aluminum trim ring and the Kia badge on the horn button, which is nice. Some gloss black down here, but nothing too crazy. Flat black on the switch gear. On the left, you have your telephone and voice commands. On the right, you have your adaptive cruise control. Safety suite controls. Here are the paddles to go up and down the 6-speed automatic transmission. On the stalks, we have our headlights and fog lamp controls, and on the right stalk, our front and rear windshield wiper. This is a manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel. On the left of the dash, brighten and dim the dash, lane keep assist off, traction control off, press and hold to pop the tailgate. And then we get into this dash. We have a digital analog combo, digital gauges for our speedometer, and not tachometer, but our EV usage, whether we're going eco, whether we're charging the battery, or whether we're expending battery charge on the left. And then you have that small 4-inch display in the center that can take you through other information that you can see. So nice and easy to use. Drive mode action. Here we go, we're in eco, and we can go to sport, eco, smart, and snow. So there you have it, snow, sport, eco, and smart, which is a combination of eco and sport depending on how you're driving. We're going to leave it in eco for this drive today, see if we can get some serious gas mileage. Overhead console, we have non-LED lighting in this EX Hybrid. For the dome lights to come on and off when you close the door, this switch has to be pushed in with the orange light on. So when you open the door, the lights will come on. You close the door, the lights will dim out. Here is our SOS button, Kia Connect button, and then we come to the sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does, to block out the side sun. Good job. Mid-row action in this Sorento EX. Seat is set for my driving position, so let's hop on in. Easy to get into. Close the door. Nice room for my knees, and we have a seat pocket behind each front seat, which is nice, and USBs behind each front seat, even though they look like they're A's again. Center command center, 2 heat and air vents, and then down below a 12 volt and another USB-A. Cup holders in the back. They're in the door, one on the driver's side and one over on the passenger side. Nice consistency design front to back with the door panels. Same materials, same design. There's the front door panel. Here's the back door panel. Looking good. Back's mid-row seats, the same nice material. Material with the stitching. Captain's chair armrest, and it doesn't ratchet, which I like, or it does ratchet, rats, which I don't like, and it's a bit thin. But overall, the mid-row seats look very, very nice. Rear seat entertainment system in the Sorento, $1,500 ad, like I told you earlier. And you can go YouTube, you can go internet, you can go media player, you can play games, you can get your apps, you can get your music, you can mirror your phone, you got the HDMI hookup as well. You can go into your settings and you can configure this however you want to do it with the Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth in your phone, changing your display, going into general settings. So it's really easy to use. It is a touch screen and it's really nice. These are Android operated screens, one behind the driver and one behind the front passenger, but they look nice and they're easy to use. Third row action in the Sorento EX. Come to the mid-row seat. Here's the button right on top. You push it down, seat moves out of the way, comes forward slightly. Not the easiest third row to get in here in the Sorento, but we're gonna step in and we're gonna sit down. And as you can see, my knees are really, really high. And if I move this seat all the way back, I'd have a real problem. The seat's now fully forward, and you can see where my feet are. If this seat was all the way back in its track, I'd be just squished like crazy. But in the back, we do have a cup holder and a storage area with USB on the left and a USB on the right. So they got you covered for connectivity. Third row seats are nice. They have the same material, same design, same nice thick headrests. They look really good, and we've seen some third row seats that have been cheaped out on, but Kia didn't cheap out on these. It's just really tight in here, and then you have some lighting up top, and then your heat and air vents are nowhere to be found here for the third row that I can tell. So that's an issue, but other than that, it's not a bad place for small adults and kids here in the third row. All right, tailgate action in the Sorento. Pop it from the key fob, pop it from the dash, or you come to the back and way down here where it says liftgate button, you hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down. And what do we have? We have a nice area for storage with the third row up. Not huge, but sufficient for some storage in some small bags. We open this up, we have more storage underneath. We got the jack, we got the spare underneath that, as well as our wheel locks in that little cubby. And to get the third row down, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. You just pull this strap, headrests go down, and throw the seat forward. They're a little stiff, probably the first time they've been up. Pull it, throw it down, and now you have a lot more space in the back of this Sorento for those larger items. And then if you want to put the mid-row down, we can do it from back here. We have a 12 volt for power, which is nice. And now here are the controls to drop that mid-row. So we hit our left button, down it goes. We hit our right button, down it goes. And as you can see, the seats miss those screens because they stick out from the seats a little bit. And I thought maybe they'd catch on the screen. They do not. That's nice engineering from Kia to make sure they drop straight down. Now we have even more room for those larger items. All right, there's a bit of glare out here, but here is the window sticker for this 2023 Kia Sorento Hybrid EX all-wheel drive. Feel free to pause the video, zoom in, check out everything that's optioned into this car. And now let's take her out for a spin. All right, we are driving this Kia Sorento EX Hybrid for the 2023 model year. And I've been in it now for a couple miles and just trying to get out of the stop and go traffic down by the dealership. So we're going to take this on the normal Shabby's Rides loop around Ciocca Kia. Did some stop and go off camera. We'll do some back road driving, a little highway, and then some back roads and a little bit more stop and go before we get back to the dealership. Give us an idea what we can expect for combined mileage in this EX Hybrid. And at the end of the drive, because I'm not going to film the whole loop, I will give you a shot of the dash to let you see what our average miles per gallon was on this drive. So we're going to keep it around the speed limit. I have it in eco mode, so we're not going to hoon it around. We're going to drive calmly, and we're going to drive carefully on this loop to see what this hybrid can deliver as far as our combined driving. We have an estimate and combined driving on the window sticker of 34 miles per gallon. So we will see if that holds true or if we get better. That is the plan. But we've been in a lot of Sorentos, and we've been in the SX Prestige Hybrid. So now we're in the Sorento Hybrid EX, which is going to give you less amenities on the inside, but you're going to get a cheaper price point. That is for sure. We're missing the ventilated seats, but we have the heated seats. We got the wireless charging pad. We got all the USBs we can handle. Unfortunately, they're all USB A's. Kia, you got to start putting some C's into your cars. I think it's iPhone 11 started the USB-C on the Apple side of things. Not sure where the Android C started, what generation of phone it started with, but it's been a while. And now people, if they have a USB-C set up in their phone like I do, are going to need to buy an adapter to plug their phone into one of these USB ports. And that shouldn't be necessary. If you have 8 USBs in here, you know, you should have at least half of them be C's. I would say most of them, I'd say 6 out of the 8 should be C's, and leave a couple of A's in here for people with older phones. That's my view. Wireless charging pad is nice, but we are wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto, so you can't wirelessly charge your phone and use Apple CarPlay, Android Auto at the same time. So they got to sort out this 10.25-inch monitor for that. But those are really the two gripes that I have with the Sorento. Other than that, the car is fantastic. It drives really well. Here we are on the merge on the highway. No problem. It just kicked right up. Now we're going to move out around the cement mixer or whatever this thing is. And it's just pleasant. We went right up to 70 miles an hour. No problem. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. If you do hear some rattling inside this car, by the way, I have the license plate from the dealer shoved in between the windshield and the dashboard. When I go over bumps, it rattles. That's what's rattling. It's not the car. The car is not rattling at all. Just to be clear about that. Nice, smooth suspension. Nice handling. Not crazy stiff on the handling. It is a bit vague and it's light, but this is a people hauler, a stuff hauler, and you're not going to get sharp steering. I like the fact it's got nicer paddles. The last review we did was a Mustang GT at 55 Gs that had cheap plastic paddles. This Sorento at 42 actually has what feel like metal paddles on this steering wheel, which is really, really nice. So I really like that quite a bit. So we're just zipping down the road, having a good time. And then we're going to come down. We do have school getting out right about now. So some of these back roads I'm going to have to stay away from with school buses making stops. So we're going to go on a little bit different route. But either way, it's going to get us back to the same place we want to go. But you know, sits up higher, all-wheel drive. So you got everything you need in here. You don't have the sunroof, which is too bad, but you don't have the sunroof in this particular one. Doesn't matter to me, I don't care about those. But here we go on the off-ramp, and look at that nice handling. Oop, lost a little traction there, took it a little too fast. Trying to hypermile and not use the brakes a lot. See, when you hypermile, you can have some fun on the off-ramps. Trying to take them too friggin' fast. So anyway, we're going to swing around on the ramps and head back in the other direction here on the highway. But nice handling, nothing too crazy. Obviously, you get some serious body roll in an SUV that's not designed to take curves. But the suspension's well damped. These big 55 series sidewall tires soak up the bumps, so there's no problem there. And again, here comes the merge back on the highway. Nice and easy. And I'm back up to highway speeds without a problem at all. So really, really quite good. Now we're going to zip down the road, get it up to highway speed, overtake some cars. Looking good. The only thing that I noticed that rattles a little bit here that's part of the car are these rear entertainment screens. When you go over bumps, they kind of vibrate a little bit. You can see them vibrating. So I'm not in love with that. But that's the only thing that's attached as part of the car that is for sale that has a little vibration to it and a little teeny weeny noise, like a when you're going over bumps. So that, I'm not in love with that. But other than that, car's looking good. Car's looking good. It's feeling good. I like the infotainment screen's easy to use. Everything is easy to get to. I got all of my safety suite that I want. Blind spot monitoring, traffic alert, lane keep assist, traffic sign recognition, overspeed warning, pre-collision braking alarm. All that good stuff is in here. Driver attention warning. So you got the whole schmear in this EX. So what I'm looking at is thinking to myself, the SX Prestige is really nice in the hybrid. A lot of nice extras that I really, really like. But do I need that stuff? Not really. This has got everything I would probably need to want to own this car. And I'm going to save myself a good amount of money going EX rather than SX Prestige in the Sorento Hybrid. So that's my thought on this car. This is a really excellent value offering in this three-row midsize SUV segment. Now, the third row is pretty much, in my view, unusable unless you got really small adults or kids in the back. And I think most people are going to operate this vehicle with the rear seats third row down, and just have people in the front and in the captain's chairs in the mid row, and puts their stuff in the back. That's my guess. Let me know if you use the third row in a Sorento. Let me know what you use it for and how you like it. But I do like the fact they got connectivity in that third row. So in case you have people in there, you're going to have not a problem with getting those devices connected, as long as you have an adapter, because those are USB-A's back there as well. But really smooth drive. I really like how they did this hybrid setup. I like the fact Kia didn't use the CVT transmission. They're using a 6-speed automatic, made it to this 1.6 liter turbo 4 with the hybrid electric assist. Great for gas mileage. Great for smoothness and shifting coming out of a standstill. So I really like how all that works. We're going to start heading back towards the dealership now to finish up our drive. But this is one of these hybrids that, if I were in the market for a Sorento hybrid, this is the trim I would get, the EX trim. I don't necessarily need the rear seat entertainment, so knock $1,500 off the MSRP. And you know, now we're in business from 43 down to 41.5. Now I'm more in the ballpark where I want to be on a Sorento EX Hybrid. And I'm going to get great gas mileage as well running this on regular unleaded, which is going to save me money as there too. So I think it's a great offering in this hybrid segment. Let me know what you guys think. Sorento Hybrid EX on your list? Are you looking somewhere else? You know, to the competition, Honda with the Pilot, maybe Toyota with the Highlander, maybe the Santa Fe over in the Hyundai lineup. Let me know what you think about this, what you're looking at, what you're cross-shopping it against. And feel free to comment on how you think this baby looks and how it's set up. But I do want to thank Frank, CJ, and everybody over at Ciocca Kia for allowing the channel access to this 2023 Kia Sorento EX Hybrid all-wheel drive for review today. I would like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone. Okay, we're back from the drive, 13.4 mile drive, average MPG 36.4. So with the average combined driving on the sticker of 34, we're a little bit above that. So excellent numbers for this EX Sorento Hybrid. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.